Today, for my 30-minute lesson plan, I decided to teach on the MyPlate. Today I chose grade 2nd. The MyPlate lesson is my subject, and for the title of the lesson, I just did Healthy Eating 101. The duration of this lesson is supposed to be 30 minutes. The standard I chose to reference is identifying situations where a health-related decision is needed, or identify behaviors that improve or maintain personal health. The objective of this lesson, students will learn the MyPlate concept by learning how to make appropriate meals because it will help them with their eating as they grow up. The motivational strategy I use is I will have a few magazines with food pictures as they walk in, and at each of their places and tables will be the MyPlate model that I created, so they can make model meals with their pictures. This will get them intrigued and curious for the lesson to come. For the intro, I will start by introducing the lesson, showing them a PowerPoint of pictures of foods that are healthy choices. We will then make a list on the board of their favorite foods, then make a list of fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins to go on their meals. For my modeling, I will demonstrate how to make an appropriate meal with my paper plate my plate model, and I will cut up a couple pictures out from the magazines, then add a few items from our list on the board. Then I will let them try it for themselves. Each student is asked to cut pictures out of the magazines, choose some food from the board in order to make a healthy, appropriate meal, and then they will place the pictures and write on the paper plate what they want as the meal. To check for the understanding, I will ask the students what they ate the night before. For example, if a student has spaghetti with garlic bread, I would explain to them that those components of the meal are healthy, but let's add more to that meal to make it what we had just learned. And then to the class, I'll ask, what can we add to this meal to make it what we had just gone over? Have each of them come up with ideas of how to get all the main food groups into the meal. For the independent practice, I will give the students a paper made, it doesn't matter, it's not like a worksheet, but it's just a paper that, like, with a couple meals on them that are missing missing one or two food groups that need to make a meal. The goal of this worksheet is to see if they're grasping the concept of the lesson. And then the worksheet, their goal is to add items to finish the meal, to finish the worksheet. I will gather the kids around the rug and recap what we learned, remind them that just because they don't have a meal with all of the food groups doesn't mean it's unhealthy. It just means we need to get the other food groups during the other times of the day. Like, if they miss fruits on dinner and only have vegetables with their spaghetti and garlic bread, they need to add it during the day, like for strawberries during a snack after school or something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. And so just remember to make that clear to your students. And then the resources lesson were paper plates, markers, some magazines, scissors, and depending on if you want to glue the meals to the pictures to the plates, we'll use glue. So that is my 30-minute lesson.